Please like, subscribe, and share the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. We are now on Anchor FM and on Spotify, Facebook, and back on YouTube. You can look us up. Our handle is at the Sweatshop Pod, or you can just type in the Sweatshop Podcast. We gon' be on there. And please enjoy the show. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. To the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. It is me, your host, Sweats, and my co-host, the Maestro. It is almost the end of the school motherfucking year. I am so excited. I mean, I am. I don't know about you. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready to move past this year and get to the next one.
This year has been a while. Yeah, this has been a wild year for everybody, I think, and we just ready to be done with it. Like, I still got a lot of things to do, like as far because I'm like middle school coordinator, team leader, whatever you want to call it, because my role will change come September, but. Yeah, that's like, no, it won't change that. I'm still doing the same shit. I'm just going to be doing more of the same shit that I'm doing now. So it's like the responsibility is on me, and I got to give this speech. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot at the end of the year. It's going to be a lot. It's a lot to handle. My goodness. Before we get into the wrestling this weekend, yeah, I got to tell you about my weekend, bro.
Do it. I want to hear all about it.
All right, so it started off quite fun. So I went over to the so I got some friends in Philly I usually see, and it was my friend's birthday weekend. It was my friend's birthday weekend. Matter of fact, I got to give her a happy birthday right now. I forgot today was her birthday. Her actual birthday.
You best damn do it then.
Shout out to Ann Mayer. Hey.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey. So I was there for her birthday. I can't believe I almost forgot it was her birthday.
Jesus.
That's weird because I was just there. Happy birthday. This is how my life is right now.
I mean, it is all crazy.
Yeah, I'm fucking losing it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm over there in the cut. So I meet up with the friend that I had discussed with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Already. So this is where things get interesting. So I am like we hang out with her at her place, at her friend's place or whatever. We're all drinking, have a good time. I get fucking sloshed. I'm fucked up. Like,
how did that happen?
I'm drunk. I was drinking. I don't know.
It's because you're lighter now.
I'm a little lighter.
That's what this shit happens, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm a little lighter.
I'm telling you, you can't drink as much as you used to.
I'm about 270 right now. I'm on the cusp of in the 260 range.
Oh, yeah, and you're still drinking like you're 3+.
Yeah, I'm drinking like I was 310 or whatever the fuck I was.
Nope, you're done.
Yeah, so I was drinking like a motherfucker, right? And I was getting fucked up. Not even realize how fucked up I was actually getting. But everything's all good. So once I'm done, like, we go to the bar. So we have a nightcap. I'm not fucked up just yet. I'm drunk. All right. So we go to the bar afterwards, after you hang out with a friend. So I'm like, so what's up with your friend? Right? Because I was like, what's the deal? Like, what's the deal with that? And she's like, yeah, she's not interested in you. Right? That's what she said. And I was like,
oh,
because she thinks she told me I don't think because remember I read that thing to you like how she said I was down for that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm down for that, but I'm not looking for a relationship. Like I'm cool being single. That's what she said. Like I'm cool being single. Like, and hey, that is all gravy. But there was no, I tried to tell, like, but I wasn't drunk. I told her this the next day. But at the time I was like, this bitch lied to me. I was like, fuck this bitch. This bitch lied to my face. And she thought I was getting mad because she wasn't interested in me. I said, I don't give a fuck about that. Homegirl made no interest. It like made no insinuation that she wasn't interested in me. She just was comfortable being single right now. I could be interested in a motherfucker and want to be single. Like that's like normal. That's normal life. Like especially when you're single. Like I'm interested, but am I interested enough to get in a relationship right now? No. Like, but she was saying she wasn't interested at all, and I was like, but that's not what she said. And I said, but why does it?
And that's not how she's acting.
Right. And I was like, but she should have told me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was my whole point. But I was like, this bitch lying, bitch. Fuck that shit. I was drunk as fuck. Like because I had some shots. That was my bad. I had them late. But I was, yeah. But I didn't say this to the chick. But at the time I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't she just say this shit? I still feel that way. I was like, if she wasn't about that life, just say it. Like, just right off the top, just right off the jump street. Because I was very upfront. I was like, boop, boop. I was like, I'd like to take you out. Boop. And then she was like, I'm down for that, but do. And I was like, okay, word, no problem. But if she would have said, I said, hey, I'd like to take you out. And she would have said, yeah, but only as friends. I'm not interested in you like that. Word. That's a clear no.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's
well, at least on that front. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a clear no. And I'm going to be like, word. And then we could still be like, cool. Like, because there was no, but this was like a month ago when we had this conversation. And ever since then, we had talked every day. She had called me all the time, like, and shit like that. All this shit leading up to this moment. I'm like, well, then what the fuck was all that bullshit about? It's like, I'm not talking to no girl every day if she's not interested in me. Like, I'm no offense, but unless you're my best friend, right? Like, unless you're my best friend,
right.
You ain't caught. Like, I'm not trying to hear from you like that all the time. And I'm not going to put forth that much effort to do that. Like, I was just seeing what was really good because I thought something might have developed in the long run. I don't give a fuck about right now. Like, to me, I was cool. I was like, I just want to see what the hell is going on since she seemed interested in me. Not interested like a friendship, but interested. Like, no girl called me like that.
Yeah.
But my friend was like, yeah, well, she's she's just that type of chick. She's very friendly. That's like, she calling dudes like that on a regular basis? Because if she is, let me know. And she was like, no, it's not like that. I was like, okay, then what the fuck is happening? But just mind you, I think my friend said something to her, and she, in between that time, she stopped talking to me like that, right? So in between the time of this, like me asking her, I asked her again. I was like, what's up with your girl? Because she said, and I think he's getting the wrong idea with you calling him and shit like that, like, and texting him and shit like that. Just stop, you know what I mean? So I think she had chilled on it. So we cool. I told my friend, I was like, yo, we cool. We just ain't as cool as we was because she wasn't honest from Jump Street. Like I'm all about the no nonsense. Like just tell me what the real deal is, and that's it. Right off jump. Like there doesn't need to be like a
there's no don't dance around shit. Don't make shit unclear, which is like a staple.
Right.
Don't make shit women unclear. In general. You like men are dumb. You like I'm not saying you're dumb.
But I'm dumb.
But like men are dumb. Like you can't do that subtlety bullshit. You got to be straight up with them. Like if you are not interested and they are acting like they're interested and they're coming on like they're interested, you either got to squash it right then and there,
please,
or if you are interested, then go ahead.
Right. I mean, I let my presence known. There was no like.
Right.
There was no like maybe like so if I'm coming on like this and then you don't give me that back,
right?
Like I'm not seeing it. Like and she was like, well, maybe she said it and you didn't listen. I said, no. Like, here's what she said. And then we didn't speak of it since then. Like, we were just been talking the whole time. There was no hint of her being like, yeah, I'm not interested in you. I would love to hear that just straight off the top. If you're not interested in me, just tell me. And I'll be like, word, no problem. That lets me know right off Jump Street where we are. Setting boundaries right off the tip top. Because I don't know where the boundaries are if you don't tell me. Like, you know what I mean? Right. If it's like that, especially if you're calling me and shit. Like, that's all that was. Like, if you like, please.
She's doing that with all the other friends.
That's what I mean. Is that like it's like a thing? Is that a staple? Like, she called me on vacation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when she was having issues, she was having problems. She called me like a couple times. Blah blah blah. Just to whine and moan. You know what I mean? About certain situations and stuff like that. We talk about an hour and a half, like, each time or so. Call me before bed, saying good night, saying good morning, shit like that. Like, come on now. Shit was weird. Yeah. Shit. Like, again, like, if that's the situation, or if I fuck something up or I did something weird, let me know. Like, you know what I mean? It's no big deal. It ain't that serious. But I just hate, like, the kind of like the I don't know. It's not. I hate the word, like I said. It wasn't lying. It just wasn't honest either. Like, you know what I mean? It just wasn't. Yeah. It just wasn't honest. And I just need that honesty and that transparency right off the job. That's like one of my biggest things. So regardless of friends, she's like, "Oh, I don't want you to hate her." I was like, "No, I don't hate her. Like, we just can't be tight like that. Like, we ain't friends."
Yeah, and I don't know. Well, I don't know too if it's something where, like, they're like, "Oh, but I don't want to hurt their feelings," or, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be mean. It's like, but you got to.
But you got it.
Like, you're the thing is, you're not responsible for somebody else's feelings towards your boundaries.
But we had a whole conversation about, like, oh, she said, like, oh no, if it was weird or something like that, I'd tell you, or some shit like that. I'm the person to tell you. You know, if it was something, you know, if something was off or something was this or something was that, I'd tell you. And so I expect, if that was the case, I was like, oh, okay, word. Because I think I asked her what her ideal date was. Because I don't know shit about her. I said, what's your ideal date? Like, what do you like to do? You know, and then, like, I don't think she answered for, like, most of the day, and I was like, oh, was that a weird question, like, to ask? Because I was like, I didn't want to be weird about it. She's like, oh no, not at all. Like, you know, if it's weird, I'd let you know. You know, blah blah blah, shit like that. And that's how the whole take you out situation. And she told me that shit, and I was like, oh, okay, word. Instead of just being like, yeah, I'm not really interested in you like that. Saying you rather be single. I didn't ask you for a relationship. If you're saying you want to be single, that's a blanket statement. If you're saying I'd rather be single than go out with you, then that's a whole different situation.
That's way different. Yeah.
So, like, you know, that's a whole different thing for me. Like, I've said, like, hey, no, I'm cool chilling. I'd just rather be single right now. Like, I'm not trying to jump into any relationships, blah, blah, blah. That's like a fucking normal ass statement for people to make. And like, it doesn't mean I'm any more or less interested in you. It just means that right now I'm comfortable in the situation that I'm in. But anyway, that happened. Okay. So then, we go the next night. I had to cancel my lessons, bro, on Saturday morning. I had a hangover till about like 6 p.m., bro.
Jesus.
Yeah. My shit was, I was fucked. I haven't had a hangover like in the longest time. And boy, did I have one. That shit hit me hard, praise. And so the next day we went to that rooftop spot. You know what I'm talking about? That one at that Attico spot.
Yes.
That rooftop spot up the tip top.
Yes.
So we went to that motherfucker, and then her boy came. Damn, his name is escaping me right now. I can never remember his name when I need to. But when I fuck. Why?
Billy. The same
Billy.
Huh?
Billy.
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, is it the same dude that Yeah, okay.
So Billy is like joking, like, haha, let's go to the strip club.
And you were?
And I was like, word? And he was like, no, yeah, are you down? I was like, yeah, but only if she's down. Meaning my friend. And she was like, yeah, fuck it. I like titties. So I was like, okay, I guess we're doing this. So we go over to cheerleaders. And Yeah, it's like COVID never happened in that motherfucker. Like it didn't exist. So,
Whoa.
so cheerleaders was packed and like barely any masks to be had. Right.
Everybody vaccinated.
I mean, I know my black ass was vaccinated. Like, I don't know about everybody else's, but my black ass was vaccinated. So yeah, I'm up in that bitch, and it's bumping. Like I'm having a good time and shit like that. We're drinking, having a good time or whatever. I'm not nearly as drunk. Actually, I'm probably sober this entire time, to be honest with you. But
Okay.
yeah, Billy's trying to coax me into shots, but I was like, nah, bro. I remember what happened last night. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this life. But we came on a special night. This was a special night because they had a special performer, and her name was Octobooty. That's her name. Her name is Octobooty, and she has a giant octopus tattooed on her ass. Like,
is it on her ass or on the butthole?
It's on her ass. I don't know if it reaches the butthole. I didn't look. I wasn't that close. That could be the mouth. I have no idea.
Well, because there is one that like has it where the ink part is the butthole.
I mean, if that's one, that's probably her, bro. Like, I mean,
then that might be it.
That's probably her. Facts, straight up. So yeah, it's Octobooty. That's her name.
Jesus.
And so they keep like promoting this anal ring toss.
Oh no.
This anal ring toss is happening. And I was like, huh? Right? So she first came out to perform and shit like that, and she was wild and shit, like, but there's no anal ring toss. I said, oh, I guess that was just like some hype shit, whatever. So we're going to mind our business for like the next hour or so. And then they're open till 2 a.m., mind you. And we pretty much closed that out. We went to last call. So
they're keeping stuff open till 2 now.
Yeah.
Because it's all okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Philly was still doing shit different.
Yeah, they're open till 2 now. At least Cheerleaders was. Okay.
Okay.
So then she comes out again, Octobooty. I thought somebody else was coming out. Something else about to happen. Nope. Octobooty comes out again. I said, oh, I already seen this bitch. I'm not excited anymore. Like, no offense. I was just like, I've already seen the show. But I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Anal ring toss did happen. So she takes this is what she does. Like, I've never seen this live in person or like in fictional life. I don't know. Like, except like in a movie. This is like something you see in a movie or some shit like that. Like, and so, yeah, she takes a pole, and it's like a double pole situation. It almost looks like a sword, like with the sheath and the fucking handle and all that shit. Anyway, so she sticks one end in her asshole, and then she tilts her ass up doggy style, and then she hands rings out to all the patrons around. I was not that close. I was not moving from my seat. I didn't bring my raincoat. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what the spray. I didn't know she was going to spray some out. I didn't know what the situation was. I was like, we're doing anal ring toss. Anything can happen at this point. I don't know. So she's handing out these very colorful rings, like those neon type rings or whatever, giant rings, and they're trying to throw the rings on this pole. And that's what happens for about 10 minutes or so.
So who won?
Well, multiple people won.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like difficult or if it was pretty easy.
She won because she made a shit ton of money that night.
Sure.
I've never seen how much rain was made that night. Everybody made it rain. I didn't bring my raincoat. I told you I'm not getting close. But my goodness.
But now you know.
Was that a sight? To the point where my friend's fiance also came.
Hmm?
And he also enjoyed the ring toss.
Okay.
We all sat there and watched ring toss happen. Couldn't believe it happened. So, yeah, that was my Saturday night. It was a first for me. It was a first for me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that's a common thing.
And I've been to cheerleaders before. And I don't recall seeing anal ring toss.
Mm-mm. I don't recall any like special celebrity things.
No, I don't recall. Yeah, I don't recall like guests in anything like that. No, this, and I had to look her up afterwards. She's like a legit porn star. Obviously, she's putting shit up her ass and let motherfuckers. But I had to like look her up and see if she was like quasi famous, and she is. Octobooty.
Yeah. Interesting.
So there you have it. That is my Friday and Saturday night. Real talk. That's how it went down. It's amazing. Couldn't write that any better.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if he's going to top that strip club experience, but boy, oh boy, go ahead, cheerleaders. Seriously, go ahead. I have no words for that shit. Anyway, that's a great segue from anal to heavyweights.
Oh, my. Jesus. Guess there really isn't any other way to do it, huh?
No. Just go from anal to camp leapfrog, just like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna leapfrog.
Because, those two things are synonymous with one another.
Well, it's exciting.
If you're feeling froggy.
Oh, my.
Jesus.
So, yeah, so full disclosure, I just finished watching the Camp Leapfrog heavyweights just today. I started it yesterday, finished it today, and I was, again, very, very impressed by everything that happened, specifically your wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
Your wardrobe. That caught me way the fuck off guard. I didn't even notice it at first. I think I noticed it like the second match. I was like, what? Is he?
Listen, it was you had to wear crop tops, and I didn't have a crop top. Because, I wear a vest all the time.
That's right.
So then there went my shirt.
There it goes.
And it was just the vest. Open vest.
Open vest.
Couldn't be a closed vest.
No, it's an open vest.
Had to be an open vest.
I said, what is he wearing?
Yeah. That's what it was.
By God.
Because I broke the crop top rule. Even though I'm not technically a heavyweight, I'd probably be considered a hoslet. Yeah. I don't know if maybe I'd be a weenie weight. I don't know.
Well, I just want to throw this out there. Like you were saying, you're like, because I was texting you, you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm big. I said, motherfucker, you were one of the smallest motherfuckers in here. Like,
I mean,
you were one of the smallest motherfuckers in there. I said, damn, everybody's like fucking huge in this ring.
Yeah, it's heavyweights, man. But like,
they're heavyweights though,
right? Oh, everybody was big, like tall, big.
Yeah,
big. Like
I'm talking about
thick, big,
6'3", 6'4", 6'2", 280, 290, 295, big motherfuckers, like 270 plus motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, because I mean, like I'm not tiny.
No, but you're about what are you about 240 right now? 245.
Yeah, I'm like 245, not quite 6 foot.
Yeah.
So like, and they made me all look like a little child.
Yeah.
Little child with a vest on.
I was like, what is this? These huge motherfuckers just towering over this motherfucker. Like, god damn.
Yeah. Well, especially that first match. I mean, that was all the meat.
That's the man meat right there.
It was all the meat. Whew. I mean, it was like everybody.
Yeah, it really was though. Like that shit was crazy. I wasn't ready for that shit at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, what the fuck?
Start off with all of those big people.
Them thick motherfuckers out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, let's go. I'm ready. Let's come with it. I was ready for that. I was ready for it. Let's talk about some of this shit though. Like let's dig into it. So
I'm sure I can tell you some stuff about it as it was going along.
So let's talk about this first match anyway, man. We got these big hoss motherfuckers. And what's hilarious is the big baddie booty daddies were the smallest group in here.
I know they're always small. The big bad booty daddies.
They were the smallest
and
group.
They're not small either.
No, they're not.
Trajan and Ron are not small dudes either.
That's about 250, 260 right there. So I'm sitting here like, okay, these motherfuckers 250, 260. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are these cats doing? Like,
Yeah.
God damn, these motherfuckers. What's that the big boar motherfucker?
Boar, yeah.
God,
Yeah, Boar.
damn,
Pig Daddy Cool. Yeah, he's big.
That's
he's
a big boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boar is a big boy. And he's athletic as fuck, too.
I was like, what is he like? 6'4", 280, 290 and shit?
He's nearly 7 feet tall.
God damn.
If you listen to the announcements.
Oh, he's nearly 7 feet tall.
Nearly 7 feet tall.
Well, goddamn.
So.
Well, I guess in WWE terms, anything 6'5" and above is nearly 7 feet tall. So we're gonna get to
hell yeah.
That.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean he's about that though. He absolutely.
He absolutely
that
motherfucker's
legit at 6'4". I mean,
he's definitely in the range where Vince would get a chubby.
Absolutely. And who's the USA guy? What's the name? Dan Champion is that his name?
Yeah, Big Dan Champion.
Big Dan Champion. I've seen him wrestle before, elsewhere, I think.
Yeah, I mean he's been on Leapfrog a couple times.
Yeah,
he was on. He was on Camper's Choice. I know that.
Okay, I think I've seen him actually literally elsewhere. I don't know.
I mean, he's been around a while.
Yeah.
Dan's been around a while.
Yeah,
he's a staple of the Lehigh Valley scene over there. He's been around. Actually, funny story about that whole thing, because there was one part where I fucked up.
Did you?
I fucked up, but it was a last minute fuck up.
Oh.
Because it was Big Dan and Rex Lawless.
Yeah.
Who also was on AEW not that long ago.
Right.
So they teamed up because they were teamed up at Camper's Choice, right? So then they got teamed up again here for heavyweights because again, both of them are just big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right. So they were tagged together and they finally came up with a name for their team.
Uh-huh.
And it's the Dan and Rex Sex Express.
Oh, okay.
And so Dan tells me this. And my ass gets in there. And I announce them as the Dan and Rex Sex Machine.
Oh.
I don't know where the fuck machine came from.
It's a sex machine.
Yeah, like it makes no sense. And after I said sex machine, I was like, fuck, that's not what I was supposed to say. Like, that's not at all what I was supposed to say. So I apologize to Big Dan and Big Rex because I know they'd kick my ass single-handedly, much less both of them. But I apologize. It is the Sex Express, not the Sex Machine.
That's amazing.
I just couldn't believe that. I said that. I was like, fuck me. I fucked it up. All right. Well, on to the next one. And then, like, oops. Yeah.
My bad. No, yeah. No, that's funny. No, this monster suplex. And then this motherfucker does a suplex outside, the moonsault outside the ring with his fucking sandals on and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, before you like get into the match, can we talk about Tim Donst popping up out of nowhere?
Oh, facts.
Fucking Tim Donst coming out of nowhere.
Yep.
For this shit, because there was it was originally supposed to be Murloc.
Okay.
And Boar, but then Murloc, as Calix said, laid an egg and had a little Murloc.
Yes, I did. Yes,
Murloc,
that's right.
Murloc had a baby Murloc.
Hey, Murloc.
So Murloc couldn't make it. So Tim Donst came up, and I mean that was just fucking awesome. That Tim Donst came up and just out of nowhere was like, yeah, hell yeah, coming through. I just thought it was great, because Tim Donst hasn't been on Leapfrog at all, hasn't worked with Leapfrog yet, and I thought it was a great thing. But yeah, I mean, going back to that moonsault, there was just some crazy shit going on in that match. You know what I mean, with those big boys, and you can't forget about Tyron either. I mean, those are two big motherfuckers.
I know.
Grey Wolf is just thick as hell.
Thick motherfuckers.
Warwolf is tall. Like it's just so it was four teams, 4 tag teams that are all of them are just big people, big ass people. But yeah, that moonsault, and I think what popped me the most was when Ron did his like Trouble in Paradise kick.
Yeah. And
the flip flop flew off when he hit that shit. It's like this flip flop smacked the dude in the face and then fucking flew off.
Phenomenal.
that shit was amazing. Like the timing wise of that shit popped me real hard. I thought that was like the best thing. I was like, oh my god,
there it is. I just watched it just now.
yeah, like just the timing of it. He hits that kick, and the sandal just goes out of there.
I love it.
Yeah, I thought that was great. But yeah, I thought that was a great opening match, because like normally when you think of an opening match, you think of like the pace setter, and at Leapfrog we like to have things like fast paced and get the crowd going and all that kind of stuff. So then you think of putting a 4-way tag team with 4 teams that are big ass people, but I mean it was fireworks, man. Like they did some shit. Like there were fireworks that went off.
Now, what the fuck is Abs doing, man? Abs out here trying to do the Eddie Guerrero in a fucking hardcore match.
Listen, he got so. I mean, so. First of all, Lord love him, but it was the first. He was just so upset that somebody ate his lunch. He didn't realize it was Big F and Vinny.
Yeah, Big F and Vinny. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Which I'm so glad that Big F and Vinny's back. Yeah. Because he was having some neck troubles earlier on, and we thought it might be a long time, but he got back in there, and I guess he was the one that ate Abs' lunch. But Abs, I don't know what he was thinking about the hardcore match, like just kind of like.
Can we talk about this motherfucker walking on the ropes, and then
doing
a 619?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just want to call it the 619.
Yeah,
because that's
a lot of
either that or I want to call it the 912 because his dad's 911.
Yeah,
so 912. I think that'd be funny. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like just the fact that he could even attempt that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
he's big as fuck.
Yeah, he's big.
But he's also like super athletic.
Yeah,
which is crazy because especially like how he stands, you wouldn't expect it.
Oh, absolutely.
And then all of a sudden he just busts this shit out, and it's incredible. It's just incredible. Just incredible. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know what Abs was thinking about challenging to like a hardcore match, and then all of a sudden Big Vinny comes out, and it's like, oh fuck, like he would be the last person I want to be in a hardcore match with. Like
Abby came and distracted the ref and everything. Like I was like,
she did. I just thought it was like I just thought the whole shit was funny because it was like totally like it was trying to be like bad, but at the same time it wasn't. Like it was just kind of like cute and funny. It was like, even Chris was like, oh, you're breaking the rules. Like, what are you doing? This is, you know better. You shouldn't be doing this. It's like, oh yeah, no, okay. And then I think my favorite spot of that, though, was when the ab roller came out.
Yeah.
And then he used it like the pizza cutter. Yes. Like, you ever see that shit in the death matches where they take the pizza cutter and shit and they like saw it on their head?
Yeah.
I love that they use the ab roller as the pizza cutter. Like, that shit popped me. I don't know why, but that shit popped me hard. I loved it. Because I was like, oh, what are they going to do with this ab roller? He takes it, rolls it right across his head. I was like, oh my god! It's
a participation trophy award, Like, I mean, it's forever participation trophy award.
Yeah, I mean, like how the way it works is if it's a participation trophy. So if you lose, you keep the trophy. I'm not sure he understands that, but
he's kept it for a while too. Now
he is the longest. I believe he's the longest reigning participation trophy holder in Camp Leapfrog history.
Wow!
I'll have to go back in the record books, but I believe he's the longest reigning.
That's I mean, that's quite a feat.
Mm-hmm.
You've been around for almost a year.
Yeah. Yep. And hasn't lost that trophy since.
It's amazing. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So that went down, and then we had the Travis Huckabee match.
Mm-hmm.
Who is his character? Who is the character in the green again? I missed.
Green Ant. It was Green Ant.
Green Ant. Thank you. I
Green
knew it was Ant.
Yeah. Yeah. Green Ant. Yeah. Green Ant came back. It was his first match back since Halloween.
Right.
That was the last time we saw him was Halloween. So it was his first match back, unwillingly, but
yeah,
first match back because Cole Radrick couldn't make it. So Big Calix found Green Ant from the hill, stole him, threw
Got
him
him.
in the ring. But yeah, man, it was good to see Green Ant back.
Yeah.
It was good to get him back.
Of course,
and I
Travis.
thought they had a hell of a match.
Yeah, of course, Travis beat him with some wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, like Green Ant's good, and Travis is always good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like these two just put on a great match, and Green Ant had to knock off a little bit of rust. So
for sure.
That's how Travis got him.
Then we had our next match with my boy here. I can't remember his name. Why can't I ever remember these names?
I'm trying to think of the order in my head.
I remember the thick black motherfucker, the Mohawk.
Oh, Devontae.
Devontae,
talking about Devontae. Yeah,
Devontae.
Yes. He's in the. Damn, this was Devontae and Max, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh God! And talk about another two big boys.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a fucking tank.
Yeah, I mean Devontae is just thick with 8 C's.
Yeah. Like when I remember watching the match, I said, "Oh shit, he coming out right out the gate with a spear. He didn't fuck around."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he almost took me out.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
What the hell? It's like, God damn, dude, I don't want to be in the crossfire like that.
That shit was a good match too. Like again, they were all good matches. Going through the order here, I really just thought they were really, really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, you got this ring apron that looks nice now.
Yeah, finally got it out of the wash.
Yep,
got it washed up. Put the ring apron on there. Yeah, it was looking pretty good. Had that slick little setup. Trying to think what was after that. Was the
another thick big black motherfucker.
Hoodfoot. I think it was Hoodfoot. Hoodfoot Mo Atlas.
Yeah, these are cats I don't know.
Yeah, so I think it was because it was Francis Wright coming out right at the end.
Yeah,
dude with the tinfoil hat.
Yes, tinfoils.
He came out. He was all sunburned, all that shit.
Yeah,
and then Hoodfoot comes out and answers his challenge, beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, beats the fuck out of him.
That's
and
a
then, big, thick motherfucker. Praise.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Hoodfoot is again. Just keep going. Another big motherfucker. Literally. And then you had Darius Carter comes out again.
Yep.
And they just put on a great match too. Just so good. I don't know. I mean, say what you want about Darius, but
Darius is my favorite, bro.
Literally, anytime he gets in the ring, it's a fucking classic. Anytime he gets in the ring, especially at Leapfrog, I have yet to see Darius put on a mediocre match, especially at Leapfrog. He's just to the moon, man. It'll be a sad day when he leaves camp, even though I know a lot of people want him gone from camp,
right?
Because he's a menace. But it'll be a sad day because you'll be missing out on some good shit.
Yeah. No, Darius.
Because he and Hoodfoot just they went at it. So good, and it looked like Hoodfoot had him a couple times too. He gave him that one shot, and he folded over.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my, they might have got him.
No, I was like, oh shit. I was like, no. Again, he's probably my favorite heel, my favorite mean man.
Yeah,
love to hate man.
You do. Everybody loves to hate him.
Loves to hate that man.
Everybody loves to hate him.
And then we had the what is it? The 8-man.
Trying to think what was next. Something I'm doing this off the top of my head.
I think it was the 8-man, right? With the
8-man
or the mixed tag, or is it the 6 with
Jesus
with Cheeseburger with the
the Atomicos, the Atomicos Increíble.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. The Atomicos Increíble. Yeah. That was the weenie weight match.
Yes.
Oh, with the weenie weights. Yeah. Yeah. Cause that was, cause wasn't that when Moran and Ethan Wilde came out, or was that a different point? Was that right before that?
He was right before that.
Right before that match, though.
Well, Calix came out, And then
because Calix came out, and then they came out.
Yes, that's
to
correct.
Complain about shit,
right?
And then they, and then they got whatever cleared out, and then we had the Atomicos, which I love. I love that.
Oh,
that
for sure.
Increíble concept. Like it's a lucha concept, but I love it. Because you get to see the tag partners work against each other.
Yeah.
Like, especially those teams, like Main Event. Like I love watching Main Event work each other, not just like with each other, but like when they work each other.
Yeah.
Runway was in there again. This is the second time they were in a Increíble. Now this time, CB and Ryan Mooney.
Yeah.
They were on opposite sides, which I mean they can go, man. And then you got Yo-Yo, which that whole that flipping code red.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like just stop. Like that shit was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. That was so fucking good. Like when he did that, I was like,
oh yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Phenomenal.
They're so good. Yeah, Yo-Yo and Janai Kai, they're both fucking good. Did the Johnny Cage spot again.
Yeah.
Now, did you see this though? Because Frog Sport, Janai, she did you see the Young Bucks stealing that from her?
No.
You see that? You see the Young Bucks steal that shit from her?
No.
Because the Young Bucks did it on AEW Dynamite.
Oh shit.
Like maybe like a little bit after Frog Sport.
Really? Guess somebody.
Or maybe it was like the week or was like the same week of Frog Sport.
Somebody's been watching.
That's what I'm saying. I think Young Bucks are stealing shit from Leapfrog. Just saying, it's possible.
I mean, it's more than possible.
I think we might be we might be helping the guys who are killing the business.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine?
That's amazing.
But yeah, all of a sudden you see Janai Kai do the Johnny Cage spot on Calix, and then all of a sudden you're seeing the Young Bucks do it in their championship match.
Those guys are indie at heart, man. So I mean, I'm sure they're watching all types of shit.
I mean, I'm also sure it had to do with the release of Mortal Kombat, but
for sure.
But I'm going to say this:
I did not watch that yet.
I didn't either. I need to get first of all, I need to get through this year, and then I will catch up on everything I did not get to watch.
That's fair enough.
There's so many things I did not get to watch.
That is fair.
So many things.
So we had Matt Mikowski doing Matt Mikowski shit.
This is another goddamn good match. Like,
of course.
This live show is so good. Like, not that our other live shows weren't good, but this was so fucking good. Like Matt Mikowski and Akira.
Yeah,
and what was crazy
sure. And he broke his fucking arm.
Yeah, broke his shoulder, like dislocated his shoulder. Yep. That shit was flopping.
Yep, flopping.
And then Adam Galt puts it back into place after the match. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if that was caught on camera or not.
That's crazy.
But what's crazy too is that literally the day before, he wrestled a death match.
Oh,
fuck. Akira did.
So he wasn't even 100% for this shit.
No, he wasn't quite at 100%. I mean, he still took it too, Matt Mikowski. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely no slouch, and he's a tough son of a bitch. But
damn, he just even fucking he fucking knocked his ass out.
Yeah, but I mean those Frog Sport rules, man. Well, and he kicked him in the arm, just fucking those kicks to the shoulder, just took it right out, man.
Yeah, that shit was a lot. And then we got the big Calix versus the girl who is crazy as fuck, but she fine, man. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
don't let the paint fool you now.
Is a they.
They, excuse me.
They
is fine.
They.
Don't get it twisted.
I would say between Calix and Max. I mean that was another great just big person match.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean he's so big that when they threw the door on him, it broke.
Right.
That's how big he is.
It's a big boy.
Like when you just throw a door at a person, it's not going to break. But when you throw it at Big Calix, that shit breaks right away because he's so damn big.
It's a big motherfucker.
So damn big. So damn big.
Period.
But yeah, I mean, they're both doing crazy shit.
And then he lost. He lost his own shit.
He did. You know, it happens.
It
Shit
does
happens,
happen.
man. Especially when you're taking a spear through
I mean, it's fair.
a door that broke on you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's only so much you can do.
My, oh my. That was, I mean, honestly, like, I was sitting there watching this shit. I was like, God damn.
And I did enjoy the triple choke slam at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a nice way
Of course, you
to.
got to send him home happy. Yeah. It's good shit.
That was a nice little touch there. How often do you see a triple choke slam?
You don't. You don't. You don't see it. Do the handshake. Handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, it was good, man. And then your boy at the end, Killian, about to get into some shit.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what this shit is all about. This Killian Vision, the darkest timeline.
Huh.
I don't know what the hell he's got up his sleeve
Killian
here.
Vision. I mean, what kind of vision does this motherfucker really have? Like, that's the thing.
Well, yeah.
Damn.
I mean, because I don't know what the hell he's seen in his head, or, I mean, maybe he's just watching WandaVision too much.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know. I don't know. That's what it could be. I have no idea.
When's that happening? In June?
It's going to be happening in June. Don't have an exact date and time yet,
Okay.
but it will be in June.
Will this be a...
This will be on IWTV. So it'll be an
IWTV.
IWTV exclusive show.
Gotcha.
I mean, we'll probably have an open swim beforehand.
Right.
And some stuff leading up to it. But the main enchilada of Killian Vision will be exclusively on IWTV.
Gotcha. Well, man, I thought it was well damn done. You and your motherfucking vest, shirtless, chest out.
Yeah, I mean, I think
out.
that's all you need, right? I mean,
Yes, that's it.
that's everything.
That's all I needed.
Yeah,
that's all I needed.
so I think it just ups everybody's game.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Actually, Travis tried to wrestle me, but then he realized I was not actually a bear. So like he put me in like an arm bar and shit, and I was like, "Yo, man, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh shit, sorry, I thought you were a bear." I was like, "Nah."
I mean, you do have the vest on. You have Yogi Boo Boo.
I know. Hey, Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. I had the vest on.
Hey, give me the picnic basket.
Oh, gee, Yogi.
Yeah. Oh, Yogi. Hey, Boo Boo. Where could I find the microphone? I don't know, Yogi.
Fuck. I need Yogi in my life, bro. Give me that boomerang. Fuck. That shit is so
Boo
good.
Boo.
Hey, boo,
Yeah,
boo,
but not the movies. Not the movies so much.
I ain't seen the movies like that.
The movie was okay.
I ain't see it like that.
It didn't do it justice to the cartoon.
I watched the movie. I watched the Picnic Basket. And, they had a movie? Like a live action movie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's terrible.
Yeah. It was like one of those like, it was like Yogi was like CGI and shit.
I need
Yogi
Droopy,
and Boo Boo
I
were
need
like
Droopy
CGI.
Dog. I need...
Oh, I need some. I would even take a CGI Droopy Dog like that.
It's him face. Like it.
Well.
Fucking Droopy.
When you got fuck, I haven't watched that shit.
I know
forever.
you gotta hear it.
I used
to
do like a decent impression, but if I don't hear something for a while,
Right.
I forget how it goes.
It's been a minute.
Like I gotta like get like a Droopy Dog quote or some shit. Like what are some? I gotta find something like.
Oh, he does say one thing.
Because he says some shit. I
has
forget
a
what
hook.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forget. Yeah, it was something like. Oh god, I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to think. But he's like,
oh
well,
boy. He's like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, hello, all you happy people. I can't do it anymore. Oh, that's right. He does. You know what? That makes me mad, or whatever. Or you know what? I'm happy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm happy.
I'm about to
like it was just like the jowls.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? I'm happy.
I'm happy.
See, I don't have the jaws anymore to do it.
I know.
I don't have like when I had fat cheeks, you could get that air all trapped in the fat cheeks and be like, you know.
This is every time Droopy says, "You know what."
You know what? That's what it is. You know what?
Makes me mad. Fucking love this.
You know what? God, those fucking Tex Avery cartoons.
Dude, what the fuck? Corey Kluber has a no-hitter and going through 7.
Hell yeah, he does.
What the? This is just a great segue.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got it. I mean, I've got it. I've been like keeping my eyes on it.
Even my dude had a fucking shit through 6. Like
then he
not
punched.
Too long ago.
Wait,
not not his stupid ass.
Not the same dude that punched a wall.
No, not his dumb ass. No.
Yeah, but he was having a good season until he punched a wall.
First of all, he was having a phenomenal season, and he was hitting the fucking ball like a fucking G.
Yeah,
but yeah, he punched the wall like an asshole.
Broke his head.
I had no idea until the next morning. I said, get the fuck out of here.
Even Snicker was like, "Yeah, punched a wall, broke his hand, broke his hand. Now he's gonna be out for a while."
Fuck. Our bullpen is atrocious. Anyway, fuck it. Yeah, so this is a great segue to these no hitters.
But okay, I mean, I'll save my opinion of the Kluber one in relation to all the others that have happened.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the stats.
For what?
Because you said you're gonna hold all the other ones. You're gonna hold your opinion.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, so maybe I won't. I'll just fucking say it now. So,
Corey good and the rest are not? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, Corey Kluber's won a goddamn Cy Young. Like, he's actually like a top tier pitcher. You know what I mean? Like, all these other pitchers are like, it's like when Dallas Braden threw that perfect game. Like, what the hell else has he done in his life? Facts. Other than being an MLB network analyst. Threw a perfect game. That's it.
Right. You get a job.
That's it. What else the hell did he do?
You get a job.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
I mean, but not including the potential of this one. But exactly how many have there been this year so far?
There have been a total of 5. 5 no hitters,
and we're only halfway through May.
Fucking May, halfway. It's only been a month and a half of the season.
Yeah.
5 no hitters.
They're
not even counting the one that was no hit against us.
We're not talking about Madison Bumgarner.
We're not even talking about that one. That's technically. I mean, that's 5.5. That's 5.5.
Count that as half of a game. That's a full ass game by these new rules, and that's what pisses me off. Like, okay, so if you're going to shorten these double headers,
I agree.
That's a full game.
It's a no hit game. I agree.
That's a no hitter. Like nobody got a hit in that game.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody was going to get a hit in that game at all. Anyway,
I would say he would have gone 12 innings. And still gave up no hits.
Absolutely, we played absolutely like shit balls in that game. There was no way anybody was getting a hit in that game. Everybody's all fucked up. There's no way that was happening. No. Yes, that is a no-hitter.
Well, yeah, because even the game after that,
that was the first game before it.
The game before
it was a one-hitter.
Almost got no hit too.
Yeah, it's a one-hitter.
Yeah, so everybody.
Yeah, that whole fucking.
You literally had 2 games and got 1 hit out of both games.
Yeah, 14 innings.
That's
1
atrocious.
Hit. Atrocious as balls.
Yeah, so like you deserved it. You deserved to have that on your record as being no hit.
Can we talk about the folks? Who have these Spencer Turnbull. That's the latest one. Spencer Turnbull. I don't know him like that.
Does he still pitch for the Tigers?
He does.
Okay. Well, it's at least one good thing for the Tigers happened this year.
There you go. Joe Musgrove, the fuck?
Former Pittsburgh Pirate.
Yep.
Now San Diego Padres.
John Means?
And can you now here's the thing about before we get to John Means.
Okay.
Because he's a different story. But Joe Musgrove, right?
Yeah.
Like thinking of different pitchers that have pitched in the San Diego Padres organization. and they had never had a no-hitter. And now the first no-hitter in that organization is this dude.
It's amazing. Now, John Means is having a hell of a year.
John Means, I think, other than Madison Bumgarner, he's the most legit candidate. Because he actually can pitch. Like, he's been pitching well the past several years. It's just he plays for a shit team.
Yeah. I mean.
And he's gotten better. Like, I feel like he, and this could be a big statement, but I'll stand by it. I'll plant my flag in it.
Okay.
In that he's like a DeGrom light.
I mean, he about to win the Cy Young like a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
On this pace.
I think he's DeGrom light. Like, I don't think he's as good as DeGrom, and I don't necessarily know if he's as good as like the top echelon of those pitchers. But like, if you were looking for like Jacob DeGrom at the dollar store,
right,
you get John Means.
That's your boy right there.
That's who you want. You want John Means. So if you're looking for like Coca-Cola, you go get Jacob DeGrom. You want looking for like RC Cola,
right?
You get John Means. They taste
correct.
Relatively the same,
right?
But one is definitely like cheaper than the other, and you're not going to get the same exact satisfaction.
So let's just kind of put this in perspective real quick. So Carlos Rodon, okay,
yeah,
just for whatever sake, Carlos Rodon hasn't done shit for 6 years in the league.
No.
And then this year,
he's either been hurt or he's been
shitty,
just awful. Yeah, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
But this year, this motherfucker pitching like a goddamn Cy Young, 5-1 with a 1.47 ERA and a goddamn.
I mean, he did show flashes of it last season.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, because last season didn't count.
He was 8.22. He had an ERA of 8.22.
I said he showed flashes.
What flash?
He had some decent games.
All right.
Or maybe it wasn't last year. Maybe it was 2019.
Yeah, it had been a year before last.
I don't know. Maybe I don't count 2020. I don't know.
Nobody counts it.
Here's the only reason I say that is because at one point he was on my fantasy team.
Okay.
And he was pitching
and he was doing okay.
And he was doing like well.
Okay.
Well enough to like roster, not just like I need a body.
All right.
That's the only reason I say that.
An average ass Wade motherfucking Miley.
I mean, talk about like
average.
Literally C player.
Yeah.
Like you just need to fill a rotation spot. He's your guy.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Yeah. And he pitches a no-hitter.
But
then guess what he does the next time he's out?
What does he do? Tell me.
What does he do? He throws, 3 innings?
3 innings, 8 earned.
Gives up 8 runs, 8 earned runs.
Yep. 11 hits.
So clearly, like
11 hits.
Yeah. So like, track record speaks for itself, right there. You know what I mean? Like, It's not like he's ever been that dangerous to no hitting people and like striking people out like that. Whereas, like, you look at Kluber, and he's always been like a strikeout guy. He's always been like fairly low ERA when he's been on point, not injured. Like, he's got a good track record. John Means is still a little green around the edges to have that track record, but I feel like he has a better track record than all these other people who've thrown these no hitters this year, other than Bumgarner, which is not counted. But fuck it.
Yeah, it's not counted. So technically it's 6. I mean, but technically it's 5, but it's really 6.
Yes,
it's really 6.
Yeah, I would say 6, and I'll stand by that because I just don't know what it is. And I don't know if it's because I did not pay attention last year, really, that, like, if I paid 0 attention, apparently I paid no attention last year. Because, like, I think most of these rules were in place last year. Like, the extra inning shit and, like, the doubleheader shit.
Yeah, that shit happened last year.
Yeah.
The COVID times.
Yeah. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. Probably because I didn't fucking care. Right. Like, I didn't really follow baseball last year. Like, it was just a whole fucking wash, right?
Right.
This year, all of these things are pissing me off. Like, they are just, like, ruining the game for me. Like, I hate it. I hate the extra innings thing. I hate the fact that if you're doing a double header And now that's 7 innings, like, okay, I get that. But now that 7 inning game's a full game. So like, give Bumgarner the no-hitter.
So what? I have a question anyway. What is up with the hitting across the league? Like, it's really bad.
It's boom or bust now, man.
Like, it really is bad. Like, I don't know what happened in between this time.
Well, I remember I vaguely, like, it was either last night or the night before. To like kind of fall asleep, I'll put on MLB Network, right?
Sure.
So as I was watching that, like, they were also having a little bit of a discussion about like the no hitters and stuff like that, and just the hitting in general. And I think like the averages of just like all the hitting categories are down. Like as far as like on base percentage and like just batting average and like OPS and shit like that. Yeah. And like all those things are down from the averages of like the past several years. They're like down by a significant amount. I don't remember what the numbers are precisely, but I just remember they were saying like they are down like significantly from previous years. So that could be a factor as to why these pitchers are getting these like no hitters and coming closer, is because there must have been some kind of change in approach from like, now I don't know where that change in approach is as far as like, is it from the hitting side or is it from the pitching side?
That's a mystery I'm not sure about.
Because like, are these guys worried so much about like launch angle and exit velocity and all this kind of shit and trying to like hit home runs and smoke line drives instead of just getting down to the basics of it and just try to put the bat on the ball?
See ball, hit ball.
You know what I mean? Like not try to be like, okay, well, if I swing this way, I launch, I got a launch angle of this many degrees, and so I got to swing this way. Yeah, because if you overthink, like baseball, even though it's a mental game and you got to think a lot about shit. When you're in the moment of it, you can't think that much, or else you're gonna fail. Bro. Like it's the weird. Like this is the weirdest sport, and that's why I love it. Is because it is such a mental game, but yet in the moment you can't let that shit get to you, or else it will, and you'll be fucked.
I'm turning
like this
on the
is
game.
why this is why Hall of Famers are hitting 300 and above, and they're still failing 7 out of 10 times.
Yep.
Is because this game is so fucking hard.
It's hard as fuck. I'm turning on your game, and I'm just gonna fucking.
I've been watching it. You got through 8.
I know. That's why I'm turning on now.
Because you're gonna witness history.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I think now it's no longer history. Now it's just like.
Fuck you, it's history. God damn it.
It's as common as a goddamn triple. Like
eat my asshole.
Like apparently now it's as common as a triple. Like what the fuck is happening right now?
You can eat my octobooty.
Fucking octobooty. I'm about to share my screen, bro.
Oh shit. No, you don't have to. I'm already watching it.
I know, but that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Well, the only reason I say that is because I think this will be the first no-hitter since like since David Wells' perfect game.
That's what I was saying.
Back in like the 90s. Yeah,
that sounds like it's David Wells.
Like late 90s. Yeah, and I think before that it was David Cone. So like Yankees haven't had a blessing of this nature.
No,
there's been a couple that have been close.
And he's away too.
I think he's back in his former park.
Yeah, it's true.
Because he played for the Rangers for a hot moment.
Yeah, he did.
And then they got his ass out of there.
What the fuck is Luke Voigt wearing?
What do you mean?
He got like a fucking headband and shit underneath this fucking.
Don't you talk shit on Luke Voigt.
What the fuck you doing, Luke?
He just came back.
He's always just coming back. Motherfucker, stay hurt.
No.
I forgot always hurt every time I see me hurt.
Who?
Luke.
You're thinking about Greg Bird.
Greg Bird too. Both the motherfuckers hurt.
Jesus. No.
Well, where's Greg Bird at these days?
Dead.
He gone.
No, I think he was in one of the farm systems.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where.
He had good potential, man, but I think he fucked his life up. It's his whole injury fucking situation.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
Well, I mean, he had that like sprained ankle for 8 months or some shit like that, or like a bruised ankle for 8 months. Like that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like those ankle injuries are buggy, but like I don't think it was like a broken ankle or shit like that. Like it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, Luke just had some like knee shit in March.
Luke out here looking like Dan Uggla and shit with these fucking biceps. He need to chill the fuck out.
Listen, as long as his eyes work, I don't give a shit.
It's facts. Apparently they didn't work this now.
Oh, it looks so good too. I was like, he fucking got that. I was like, he got that, and he was ahead.
He was swinging fucking fastball.
The bat was too fast.
Fuck.
The bat was too fast.
While we're watching this shit, what else we got going on? That droopy dog shit got me because I don't know how we got on that topic. That's amazing.
You know what? I'll be so happy if Corey Kluber hits a no-hitter.
Oh, that's a good one right there. See, now you got it on lock.
See, I had to listen to it. I told you I had to listen to it, get it back in my ears, man.
Yeah, now you got it on
lock. I could go back to it. There you go. I got the jowls moving.
There you go. You got it going on now. Oh shit!
What?
So speaking of changing the rules, the NBA playoffs are fucking around. Like, so this happened during the COVID times as well. But they kept this shit. I didn't know they kept this shit. They do like a play-in game. So,
like a wild card game?
Yeah. It's like, so there's typically 8 seeds per conference.
Right, but then it's like to play in as the 8th seed?
So, no, it's not even like that. So the 7th and 8th seed play each other. Then the 9th and 10th seed play each other in a 1-game matchup, right?
Why?
Let me just explain the rest.
I really don't like it. I don't even give a shit about basketball.
It's shitty.
And I think it's stupid.
It's stupid. So whoever wins the 7th, 8th game, 8th place one, gets the 7th seed. So they're locked in with the 7th seed. Whoever loses that 7th, 8th seed has to play the winner of the 9, 10 seed. And whoever wins that game gets to be the 8th seed.
That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think it's shitty though. Like you have 4 teams, 7 through 10, and 10 gets a shot. 10? No, 10 doesn't deserve a shot.
No,
10 doesn't deserve a shot.
And you're basing it off of 2 games.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're doing COVID times. That's what I mean. Yeah, during COVID times,
anything can happen. Like anything can happen in those 2 games. Like it's like basketball. You play frequent enough that like your best teams still lose a fair amount of games.
Has Corey thrown a no-hitter?
I'm not sure. He might have when he was with the Indians.
How many wins does he have in his career? Is he a 1-time Cy Young or a 2-time?
I think he's only 1 time.
Is he 1 time?
I think he's only 1 time. Yeah, but I'm not.
No,
actually,
he is a 2-time Cy Young, motherfucker.
Is he 2-time?
2-time, okay. 2-time.
Okay.
He only has 101 wins.
Yeah, I don't think he has a no-hitter though, or at least the Google is telling me
35. Yeah. See, they're gonna. I just don't. He's 101 wins. He's not gonna make the Hall of Fame that way. What the fuck?
Oh, he was hurt.
Yeah,
and that's what screwed him. Is he was hurt for that like 2-year stretch.
Couple years, yeah.
Yeah, that really screwed him.
It did. Yeah, it fucked him up.
Like he's I think he's good enough to make it. But
I think he is too.
The fact that he didn't play for a couple years because of injuries.
And he didn't start till he was 26 years old. Like that hurts him too. Mm-hmm. It honestly does.
Yeah.
Like if you started 26
years old. Unless he get like pitches for another what? I mean, I don't even know if 10 years will work.
Cleveland was shitty for a couple of years in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's okay. Well, that's another thing though, too, is like how important, like how devalued have the wins become?
I don't know.
Because like in his era of starting pitching, the wins have become devalued. And I would start like, instead of looking at how many wins a pitcher has, because like a win is a team statistic, even though it's credited to the pitcher.
His slider is nasty as fuck
tonight. That was dirty. That was dirty.
Oh, he's the one with the walk.
Charlie Culberson had no idea.
No, he's fucked.
Yeah, he got lucky on that. Got lucky on that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
My goodness. He got a little piece of that, too.
he did. Are you ahead of me? I hate you.
Yeah, I might be a touch ahead of you.
Fuck you.
I will delay my response. Actually, you know what? I'll pause it for like a split second. Burp. And play.
Yeah, because I can't.
And he throws in the replay and catches it. How close am I?
I think you're like right on.
Okay.
I think.
Right now, he's raising his
hand. Because if you ruin it for me, I'm going to punch you.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, they're paying to the fans. Now they're paying back to Kluber.
Okay. Is the batter up, man?
Yeah. He just took his helmet off, put it back on his head.
Okay, yeah. It's like exactly time.
Okay, very good.
I'm getting so nervous.
I know. It's fucking nuts, isn't it?
Because it's my team.
I know, bro.
Oh, my God. That was still great fucking
It was a great pitch.
That
slider's nasty. The ump wants to call it a strike. That's what I mean. Like the ump is like, it'll call it a strike.
He's like, I should.
If it's closer, I'll call it.
And that's impressive too. 96 pitches right now. 97.
Change up. Fuck. Just fuck it.
97 pitches.
Yeah. No, 97.
That's goddamn efficient.
That's some
especially with nine
shit,
strikeouts.
Yeah.
You got 9 strikeouts today. God. Oh.
Up in the zone.
He's got that fucking rhythm, though.
Yeah.
He's in rhythm right now.
Yeah, he is.
98 pitches, 68 strikes.
That's efficient as fuck. 2-1 all day.
Jesus. Yeah. You know you got to mix in some balls. That's what she said.
Hey. Oh, catch it. He got it.
Oh.
Are we right? Are we right on?
Not quite. You're still a little bit ahead.
Fuck. Pause it.
Just like a little bit. Just like a little bit.
I was like, oh shit. They're getting a hold of shit. That's why I was like, oh fuck.
I mean, it's the third time through the order.
I know.
Like usually that's the time where shit hits the fan. But
who is catching?
Higashioka.
Oh, Higashioka. Fuck me.
He's the dude right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the dude that caught Garrett Cole the whole time.
Yeah, he's gonna have to catch forever.
I think they've already put him in the starter role. Oh. I think they put him as the starter.
Oh, they benched Gary?
Like he's starting now. I'm pretty positive he's like the consistent starter.
Yeah, he needs to be because Gary's shitty. Defensively, fucking shit.
It's not even defensively. It's his glove. It's his throwing arm. His glowing arm. His throwing arm.
Oh!
Yay!
Wow, dude. So that is number 7.
Number 7. What a topic. What a topic.
What a topic indeed.
What a topic. Hey, look at you planning well.
Hey,
writing this shit up so well.
Hey, baby.
Planned that topic so well. Talking about no-hitters and then
bam.
And then we are watching as we're airing a no-hitter.
Go me. Because I was like, what the fuck is going on with all these no-hitters? And then bam, here we go.
Corey Kluber, what is going on? Movie. But see, like Corey Kluber, to me,
his credentials Corey Kluber speak makes for sense. Yes, yeah, it does.
Corey Kluber makes sense because like he's a solid fucking pitcher.
Yeah. It's like I swear Mark Burley could come back right now and throw about 2 more no-hitters before he goes. Come back and throw a couple no-hitters. Might as well.
He'll probably throw like 8 perfect games.
It's facts. Can't fuck with Mark Burley like that. Nobody has his fucking resume like that. Mark Burley's ass.
That was good though. That's good shit.
That's wonderful. How many no-hitters? Doesn't he have like 2 no-hitters in a perfect game? Some shit like
Burley?
That? Yeah.
I think he has. Doesn't he have 2? I thought he had 2 perfect games.
I know he has. I think he has like 3 of these motherfuckers. He has like 2 no-hitters in a perfect game or 2 perfect games and a no-hitter.
I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2 perfect games.
I don't know.
That's what I thought at least. But I don't know.
me see.
I could be wrong.
Multiples. Perfect game against Tampa Bay. Fuck me. I don't know. Anyway, he's done more than a couple. That's craziness.
Yeah.
Again, it's just like, oh shit, no hitters galore. Seriously, that's crazy how we have 7 already. There's something up with this.
Again, we're only through half of May.
You don't find 7. You don't find but 3 no hitters in a whole year usually.
Yeah.
On average, maybe 3 no hitters in a whole year. You get 7 already, and I'm counting Madison Bumgarner's.
Mm-hmm. I do.
That's craziness. Makes no sense. Yeah, let's see what no hitters 2019. How many no hitters? No, damn it. It's not what I was looking for at all. All right. It's not what I was looking for. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Oh no, they got them. They got them all. Yeah. So on Earth. Oh, that doesn't count at all.
What?
Show me. This is not what I'm looking for. Mike Fiers had one.
What, last year?
Or
Talking
no?
About last year?
No. Oh, was that the combined one? That was the combined no hitter. I think.
I mean, he did have a combined one.
Yeah, a combined no hitter. Who just had a straight up no hitter? Was that Verlander? Verlander did.
I think so.
And that was the only one in 2019 where it's just by itself.
Well, here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
So the overall record for no hitters in a season is 8.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In 1884.
That's insane.
If we limit it to the modern era, then the record is 7, which happens to be 3 different times.
That's 2015, right? That was one of them.
1990, 1991, 2012.
Why do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe this is wrong. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at now. Like, I honestly have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Stupid shit.
I mean, I never looked. Does baseball reference have that shit?
I don't know. But God damn it, I'm skipping all the way over here. God damn it.
Skipping.
Yeah, Verlander's boom. Oh, it says 15 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says it has 7 no hitters.
Oh, maybe it wasn't updated then.
Yeah. Because Max Scherzer had one. Jake Arrieta had one. Mike Fiers had one. Hishashi did. Cole Hamels. Max Scherzer again. Is that right? Chris Heston?
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually it's like 3, like 4, 1.
Oh, well, you know what? Was October 3rd, 2015, was that a playoff game?
Oh, facts. Okay.
Because that might not count for the season.
There you go. That's why. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, Max Scherzer had one in the playoffs. Yeah.
Because that might have been because that might have been the playoff game.
Yeah, it was playoffs. That's why. Very good.
So that's 6.
Good show.
Bitch.
Oh, here's Mark Burley. Mark Burley, that's his second one.
And Mark Burley had
2009.
one 2009, 2007.
2007.
And I don't know. I'm trying to look here.
I guess those are only 2. I thought he had 3.
I know he has a perfect game.
Yeah, one was a perfect game. I think the other one was a no-hitter.
See, I thought he had 2 perfect games, but maybe it is 2 no-hitters and a perfect game.
I don't know.
I don't know what all these little numbers I'm so mean. Intrigued.
I know. Now I'm like all into it. I'm in now. I'm all about it. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking all these little symbols mean.
Oh, it's up at. Are you looking? Where are you looking? You're looking on Wikipedia.
WikiWix, yeah.
Yeah, it's up at the top of the list.
Okay, perfect game is in italics. Okay, there we go. Now I know.
Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, Mark Burley, 2009. Maybe that was. Yeah, so maybe that year. Okay, I think he had a no-hitter and a perfect game that year. In 2009, Burley.
Oh,
right.
Well, he had one in 2007. He had a perfect game.
I thought it was 2009.
He had
no, yeah, game. No, it is.
He had a no hitter in 2007, and then he had a no hit, and then he had a perfect game in 2009.
Does it denote? Oh, that's so confusing.
Yeah, the 2 means that that's his second no hitter essentially.
Right, but then. The perfect game. No, that was a perfect game.
That was a perfect game. 09 was a perfect game. The first one was a no-hitter.
See, that's confusing, though.
I thought he had more than that.
The no-hitter list? Yeah, I thought he had more than that, too.
Yeah.
So I thought he had either 2 perfect games and a no-hitter, or I thought he had 2 no-hitters and a perfect game.
Nolan Ryan has 7.
No-hitters?
Yeah. That's insane. Like, for real. That's insane. Homer Bailey has 2.
2 no-hitters?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I don't know. That's what it says. Wait, what's
who has a perfect game?
Who?
Phil Umber.
Fuck.
Who the hell's that?
Who is that?
It's so crazy that the last perfect game was in 2012.
That's crazy.
By Wikipedia standards.
Game. Yeah, it probably makes sense. No, who was that? Felix?
Mm-hmm. King Felix. But then we got freaking 7 no-hitters already this year.
Yeah, that's insane.
2 in April, 2 in April, and now 4 in May. Technically 5. Even though did Bumgarner's happen in April or May?
April had to have been.
Okay.
It's not on here. Oh, it's already updated. Holy shit.
I know. That's why I was looking because I was counting. I was like, oh,
fuck?
Shit. Yeah, these people on Wikipedia are on shit.
Yo, they got a dude sitting there like ping, ping, ping. Like what?
They probably had it loaded already.
Oh man, that's insane.
And then just went submit.
Facts.
And there it is.
That is craziness.
That's probably what happened.
That's craziness. I'm impressed, man. Oh, anyway. You know what?
What?
I don't think we can top that. That'll do it this week.
Oh.
That'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. We talk about no-hitter and no-hitters happen. Fuck it.
Did.
That's it. Can't do no better. We'll talk about fucking Backlash next week.
Does that mean we're going out on top?
No, we're going on top. Yeah, on top. Okay. We'll talk about Backlash.
You mean forever?
Forever? No, not forever. Not forever.
Oh.
Just tonight.
Jeez.
Forever, ever.
Okay. I was going to say.
Just tonight. But we can't do no better than that. That's good right there. That's good shit. That's impressive.
It is pretty good.
That's impressive. Good job, Corey Kluber. I always liked you. I always did. All right. Yeah, no, for real. That'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. Please like, follow, share, all that stuff. We are on Anchor FM. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. You can follow us at the Sweatshop Pod, or look us up, the Sweatshop Podcast. We are also on Instagram. We are also on Twitter. And once again, on Facebook. Please do it. Look us up. It's good shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. I was going to say, because if this is my last time, I won't have anywhere to plug all of my things.
Plug that shit.
So I got all the things to plug. Like first of all,
plug it in.
If you did not get to watch Heavyweights of the Leapfrog Live Variety, check it out on the Independent Wrestling Facebook page now. Check it out now. It's worth it. So check it out. It's on that Camp Leapfrog playlist on the IWT or the Independent Wrestling Facebook page. And then as we are gearing up for June, we are going to have our show Killian Vision, The Darkest Timeline, on IWTV exclusively. So if you are not a subscriber to IWTV, first of all, what you waiting for? Second thing is make sure you get it in time to watch Killian Vision. But while we're waiting in anticipation for this Killian Vision to come through, watch all of our other Leapfrog specials. As everything else is on the back catalog on IWTV. You can start from the beginning and go all the way through. Catch up on all of the events that Leapfrog has done. We are working on some fun, crazy things coming up in the near future, especially gearing up for the summer. We've got some crazy things going on. We also got a lot of things going on over at the HTW Network headquarters because we got all our shows firing on all cylinders. Keep pumping out a Sweatshop every week. Moran and Friends, I believe, is gearing up for its season finale soon, if it hasn't released it already. So make sure you go back and watch and listen to all of those podcasts because they are a hell of a time. I mean, they are so good listening to some of those stories those guys have with Johnny. I mean, it's just great, especially if you know who the people are that he's interviewing. It's a great time. They share a lot of great stories and do a lot of cool stuff. So check out Moran and Friends. We still got 3 Ropes podcast coming out with stuff. We'll be coming out with a High Tension Wellness at some point. And then we still got the Positive Wrestling podcast on there with Leon. And we got some other things cooking up for the HTW network as well. We're also, if you want to come check us out live and in living color, baby, if you want to do that, you can check us out July the 24th. Because July the 24th is going to be a wrestling convention called Legends of Hamburg. And we are going to be at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. The HTW Network's going to be there representing Camp Leapfrog, representing the HTW Network. So we'll have some of our, I'll be there. I think the Kilowatt's going to be there. Also, we're bringing with us Johnny Moran. He'll be there with us. So you can check him out. And I believe he will be doing a live Moran and Friends podcast from said convention. So if you want to check that out. Also, we'll be bringing with us another special guest that I don't know if I can say who that is yet, but you will see exactly who that will be in the coming weeks. But yeah, we're going to make our presence known at this Legends of Hamburg convention. They've already announced quite an extensive lineup so far. They got a mix of old timers that wrestled for like the WWF. They got some ECW people that wrestled in the Fieldhouse. They also got some indie stars that have wrestled in the Fieldhouse and are just kind of, well known on the indie circuit. So there will be something for everybody at this convention. So if you are a wrestling fan, check out this convention, this Legends of Hamburg, and you can find it online on Facebook. You can just search Legends of Hamburg. I believe tickets are on sale, so go ahead and get those tickets and stay for the show afterwards. There will be a wrestling show afterwards at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse. Which, if you don't know, a lot of old school WWF tapings and WWF tapings happened there. A lot of ECW stuff happened there. And then some pretty good indie stuff continues to happen there. So, make a trek out to Hamburg, PA. Come meet us. Love to come. Love to meet all you listeners. Love to meet all you guys. Come out and see us and support all the great people that are putting this convention together with some of the great names. Like I think Jimmy Hart's going to be there. Johnny Rods is going to be there. I'm trying to think who else is going to be there. There's some other names that are escaping me right now, but it's a good mix of people who are going to be at this convention. So check us out there, July the 24th in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, at the Hamburg Fieldhouse. And come see the HTW Network fellas and High Tension Wrestling and Camp Leapfrog live and in living color. So if you want to find any news about any of that stuff, like for Camp Leapfrog, you can find us at Camp Leapfrog across all social media platforms. You can find the HTW Network across all social media platforms at High Tension HTW. We'll be announcing different shows and all that kind of stuff. Also, if you want to catch up on any of the podcasts, just either look us up on YouTube, HTW Network on YouTube. You can find the YouTube channel, has all these videos on there. You can find us on any of the major podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that kind of stuff, Anchor. So, check us out there. And you can follow me at Maestro A. Scott. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well said.
A lot of shit going on.
Hey, man, you know what? And when things blow up, when things going good, man, a lot of shit's going to pop up. That's reality.
Yeah, and there's some even crazier shit that I can't tell you just yet that might be in the works.
Hey, you know what I said? If it's staying busy, that means that everything's going real good. That's what we want. That's what we want. All right, y'all. Oh, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. I know I ended the show, but rest in peace. Comedian. Look him up.
Oh, yeah.
Look him up.
Sad.
He's amazing.
Sad.
He's hilarious. From me and the Maestro, we are closing up shop. No hit style.